said, N-O stands for number. It stands from nothing, making the sum total of something. So when you take 0 and then you go 1/9 all the way up, click 1. Then 1 says 1/9 up to 9/9, 2, and it just continues. So some people have to be able to see. And then there's some people who know something is there even though you can't see it. And a little bit earlier, that's what I was talking about. That energy is there, be careful, because the energy is there whether you see it or not. Okay? All right. So I want you to grasp this because later on, this is what you're going to teach. This is a part of Wadu Wapu. This is the part that you're going to be teaching. This is spiritual science. This is the level where we're getting ready to go into Wapu. This is for the outside teaching to set the record straight about what is what. So you got a twofold thing. You got a class that works on you, and then you got a class that you teach. And when people come up to you, you say, no, that's not right. That's not true. That's not what it means. Because you already know. But I'm going to go ahead. I want to give it to you in this scientific way. Watch this. Now, when you step on the outside from nothingness into something, you're moving a quark on the other side of hydrogen 1. All right? So you step into nothingness or nothingness because it has no number. Watch what I'm saying now. Here you got hydrogen. Here you got a quark. Watch this. Quark is pointing this way. Hydrogen 1 is pointing this way. Remember we talked about the weak nuclear force, strong nuclear force? Now, if I'm going this way, I go from the unseen to the seen. But now hydrogen 1 goes from the seen to what? To the unseen. But the people who are going from the unseen to the seen can't tell you how to go from the seen to the unseen. They don't know. Now I'm going to give it to you this way. Listen very closely. I had to write this out because you're going to have to go over it. Watch this closely though. Let me give it to you this way. I don't want to confuse you. Hydrogen 1, you step into nothingness or to nothing or nothingness because it has no number. Okay? They know it exists now, but it still has no number because it's within hydrogen. Hydrogen is what they labeled as 1. So now, if it's inside of hydrogen, and hydrogen is the first number, it has no number. Now I'm going to show you how this plays on you. Watch this. So it has no number. Nothingness doesn't exist. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just means it has no number. Okay? When you get down to quark, or the other side of hydrogen, here's the part. Listen to this real close. Hydrogen 1 is the first atom. Everybody know what happened with the Big Bang? What were we talking about when we talked about Ra? And we talked about out of the mouth of Tahuti. Tahuti comes out of the mouth of Ra, and through Om, through that Big Bang, he created the universe. Well, guess what? What scientists are not realizing is that I'm explaining two things to you. I'm explaining Ra, and I'm explaining Amen, and I'm explaining that place where the quark lives called the indivisible place. You know what I'm talking about, right? So it's before let there be light. You get what I'm saying? Now, watch this. Hydrogen is like this. In Arabic, we call it El-Ghaibi, the unseen. The unseen. We call Allah El-Ghaibi, he's the unseen. So, let me put it like this. If hydrogen is now is seen, and it is the atom, and when the atom split, it created everything in the objective manifest world. Allah is in the same place the quark is, right? You get what I'm saying? Because Allah cannot be in nothingness. He must expand nothingness. So on the other side of one is nothing or zero. That is Allah. Can you see him? No. So on the other side of creation, what is Allah? Nothingness. Because Allah cannot sum up to anything. If he summed up to his creation, he would be a part of the creation. He would be the creator, not the creator, but creation. So you can't sum him up. He is on another place. That only way you can get through it is through quantum physics. Hold on now. Hold on. Now I'm talking science here, but I'm also showing you how that is, before let there be light, there was another dimensional world there. In a state of nothingness. Okay? A state of nothingness. Watch this. Then I'm going to get your question. Hydrogen. So then now on the other side of hydrogen 1, you have Allah. Watch this. Because he would have to span the whole non-existent state to be unseen. This is like me trying to show you something and you never had an illustration before. It's like me trying to explain something to you the way I would explain it to a 2-year-old. Because there hasn't been any grooves in your brain to be able to see it. So if you can't see a state of nothingness, or al-Ghaibi, the unseen, that means you're standing in hydrogen 1. You get what I'm saying? What do I mean by you're standing in hydrogen 1? Your mind is in a state of hydrogen 1. But between hydrogen 1 and nothingness, there's a door that you have to be able to go through to be able to get there. So that's what we're doing. From the seen to what? The unseen. So those 7 seals I was talking about earlier, why do we have to break through that, and why do we have to get there to be able to get to where we're going? And then when you get there, you can't have a recollection, what are you saying? Recollection of this world. You can have an imprint the same way from quark to hydrogen 1. I feel like I lived here before. I feel like I know her from somewhere. Why do you have that imprint? Because you were coming from quark, or the unseen, where? To the seen. Hydrogen 1. But now your goal is you've already made that journey. So what is your next journey? From hydrogen 1 back to nothingness. You all right, brother? Just sit there. You all right? So okay. Now, can I carry 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, which are material objects, with me into nothingness?